guys. Good morning. How are you doing today? Sure your day is going well. Can you hear me? I would like to see your comments. If you can hear me, I would like to recognize you. Drop a comment so that I can recognize you. You guys can hear me. How are you doing today? What are your plans for today's market? What instruments are you looking at? Drop it in the comment section. Which instrument do you want us to analyze together? Drop it in the comment section. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. Which pair are you considering trading today? I would like to know. I would like to know. Good morning. Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? So let's go straight to business. Let's go straight to the charts. So I already shared my buyers with you guys during the weekly market outlook session. I told you guys my buyers on AUD, USD, GU, NU, and EU is bullish for this week, and for UJ, UCAD, and UCHF, my buyers is bearish. Okay, so let's just see the pattern. Let's see what's happening on the chart right now. So I'm currently bearish on Australian dollar USD. What I'm currently trading at the moment is the pullback. Okay, I expect price to pull back and fill this fair value gap that was created. Sorry. Okay, I'm expecting price to clear liquidity. Okay, on AUD USD. That's the reason I sold. So I'm actually trading against the higher time frame trend, the long-term trend, because I'm hoping that price will pull back and clear liquidity at this previous low. A lot of retail traders would have executed buy yesterday, and their stop loss will be at the low of yesterday. So there is a high probability they will want to clear liquidity at this relative equal lows. Okay, that's why I'm selling. Okay, so once this liquidity is cleared, I'll look for opportunity to buy Australian dollar USD. Okay, so I'm actually counter trading. I'm trading against the trend right now. Okay, so I'm bearish on Australian dollar USD right now, but long term, between today and tomorrow, there's a high probability that the trend will change from bearish to bullish. Okay, so that's my take on Australian dollar USD. Good morning, Mr. Stefano. Good morning, Mr. Ezebuchi Onwuli. Good morning, Mr. Raphael. Good morning, George Ifine. You are welcome. If there's any instrument you want us to look at, please drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. So I think what is going to play out on Australian dollar USD, let's see. After the formation of this candle, this shooting star candle, after the formation of this shooting star candle, I believe maybe a fair value gap was created on 1 hour or 15 minutes time frame, and they are trying to fill that gap before they go bearish. Let's go to lower time frame to confirm that. Let's see 1 hour. So you can see on 1 hour, we have a fair value gap here. This fair value gap was created on 1 hour, and I believe that gap has been filled. Let's go to you can see this fair value gap that was created here. I believe that gap has been filled, but let's go down to 15 minutes. I think there's another fair value gap above this one, and that's why price has broke out from this fair value gap. So let's go to 15 minutes. So you can see on 15 minutes, do we have a fair value gap on 15 minutes? Let's go to 5 minutes. Let's go to 5 minutes. Let's see. 5 minutes. Okay, so you can see we have a fair value gap here on 5 minutes. So it is likely they want to fill this gap before going bearish. I think price is currently in that zone. So you can see price is currently in that zone. You can see. So if a candle, let's say 5-15 minutes candle closes below this level, then there's a high probability that Australian dollar USD will go bearish. Short term, if you're trading against the trend, your profit target should not exceed, should be between 30-40 pips. Short term, okay, 30-40 pips. If a candle closes below this level, maybe 15 minutes time frame, you might want to consider selling Australian dollar USD, and your target should be like 30-40 pips, 30-40 pips, because it's counter trading. Okay, so that's it for Australian dollar USD. Let's move to the next pair. Okay, Euro USD, then we'll move to gold. Let's see Euro USD. Okay, let's start with the daily. Let's see how yesterday candle closed. It closed bullish. Okay, so there are a lot of stop losses at this level. I am sure they're going to clear these stop losses. I'm sure. Okay, though this week my bias for Euro USD is bullish. Okay, but for me to go bullish, the high of this candle must be cleared. You can see the high of this. If a 4-hour candle closes above this, the high of this bearish candle, that is when I will consider buying Euro USD. But in as much price is still below the high of this candle, I would not buy Euro USD, because you would see that this level is a key level, right? You can see that it's a key level. So if that level is not broken, I will not. You can see that level is a key level. This is a key resistance zone. Okay, that's a key resistance zone. So if a 4-hour candle closes above this level, then I'll consider buying Euro USD. But I cannot buy Euro USD at the current market price. Okay, let's go down to 4-hour. Let's see what we have on 4-hour. So on 4-hour, a fair value gap was created here on 4-hour. You can see the fair value gap. So price is likely going to come fill this gap before it goes bullish. It's likely going to come fill this gap. But let's go to lower time frame. Probably we have other fair value gap on lower time frame. Let's go to 1 hour. So on 1 hour also, okay, same fair value gap on 4-hour. Let's go to 15 minutes. On 15 minutes. So on 15 minutes, you can see we have fair value gap here on 15 minutes. Can you see this? So we'll move it down here. This is a fair value gap on 4-hour. Sorry, on 15 minutes. So it is likely price is going to pull back and fill this gap, okay, before it goes bullish. So from the current market price to that level is how many pips? 10849. That's just about 27 pips. Just 27 pips. Okay, let's go to daily. Let's go back to daily. So let's assume this they want to clear liquidity at this level. So if we sell at the current market price 0846 and we are targeting 0801, that's just about 45 pips. So if the profit target is 45 pips, you shouldn't risk more than 25 or 30 pips on the trade. You shouldn't risk more than 25 or 30 pips on the trade, and your target will be 45 pips. But remember, the long-term trend is bullish. So you have to be conservative when you're trading against the trend. You have to be conservative. Don't go aggressive. Okay, don't go aggressively if you're trading against the trend. So let's go to 1 hour. Okay, so that's my take on Euro USD. It's gonna go bearish to clear liquidities. Okay, most retail traders would have entered by yesterday, and there's a high probability they are likely gonna push price back down to clear liquidity before it goes on bullish. This is my target for EU this week, bullish. Okay, that's my target. Now, if a 4-hour candle closes above this level, it will create a fair value gap. So you have to wait for price to pull back, fill that fair value gap before you go bullish. Don't just jump in after the close of 4-hour candle above this level, because if you decide to buy above this level, your risk will be very high. That's about close to like 70 pips. The risk could be very high. So you need to wait for price to pull back and fill the fair value gap that will be created after the breakout from that resistance level before you buy. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on Euro USD. Short term is bearish, and if you want to take that risk, your stop loss should be 25 pips. Now, at what point should you enter sell? Don't jump in and start selling now, please. Okay, so you can see what we have on 15 minutes. This is a bearish reversal pattern, right? This is a bearish reversal pattern. This was an impulse move. Price had to pull back to fill the fair value gap that was created here. The fair value gap was created here. You might not see it on 15 minutes, but I'm sure if you go down to 5 minutes or 1 minute, you'll be able to identify the fair value gap. And I think that's the reason price pulled back. Let's go to 15 minutes, no, 5 minutes. So you can see on 5 minutes, we had a fair value gap at this point. I think it's one of the reasons. You can see at this point, you can see that's the reason price had to pull back. You can see to fill that gap. Let's see, go down to 1 minute. It's likely there's still a fair value gap above this fair value gap on 5 minutes. Let's see 1 minute. So you can see on 1 minute. So let's go back. On 1 minute, you can see we had a fair value gap here. Can you see? That could be the reason price had to, you can see. So let's go and see. Let's go back to 5 minutes. You can see that gap has been filled. Can you see it? That gap has been filled, and there's a strong rejection from that level. So you could wait for a candle to close below this support that was formed here. If 5 minutes or 15 minutes closes below that support, you can sell, and your stop loss should be, let's say, few pips, 10 pips above this level, 10 pips above this level. I hope that is clear. If you want to sell, wait for a 15 minutes candle to close below this support, okay? Then your stop loss should be 10 pips above this level. That should be 1.0863. That's about 15 to 16 pips. You can just use 20 pips as your stop loss, and your take profit 45 pips. I hope that is clear. That's my take on Euro USD. We are expecting the major news by, I think it's by 2 p.m. Consumer confidence by 2 p.m. and that will also influence price action. It will also influence price action. Okay, so if you have a good technical setup, you can sell, okay, and hope that the market will get to your TP or your stop loss before the major news is released. As you can see, I'm currently bearish on Australian dollar USD and also on Euro Aussie. On Euro Aussie, I'm bullish on Euro Aussie. Okay, Euro Aussie is in profit, and Australian dollar is on negative. Is on negative. Okay, so that's my take. So let's look at gold. Gold. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. I want you to drop a comment so that I can recognize you. I can recognize you if you are participating in this session. Please drop a comment. And if you are getting value from this live stream, please like the stream. And if this is your first time participating, ensure you subscribe to the channel so that each time I come online, you get notification from YouTube. Okay, so let's check gold. So gold long term is bullish. Long term is bullish. Gold long term is bullish. Okay, we shouldn't consider selling gold unless the support is broken. If this support is not broken, we cannot sell. Okay, we have a demand zone here. Now this is a demand zone. If price does not break this level, we cannot sell gold. You cannot sell gold with what we're seeing right now. Okay, but let's go to 4 hour. Let's see what's happening on 4 hour. Okay, now on 4 hour, you can see liquidity has been cleared here. Could it be that they just want to go fill this fair value gap? Okay, there's a fair value gap here on 4 hours, so it's possible they will just fill this gap. So you could look for sell opportunity. Okay, you could look for sell opportunity around this zone. Okay, don't buy now, don't sell now. Okay, price is at no man's land now. It's not a good time to buy or sell. Okay, wait for price to get to this level for you to sell. If you want to sell, wait for price to fill this gap before you sell. Now, could it be that they just cleared liquidity at this previous high? Let's assume liquidity, this bullish move was to clear liquidity at this previous high. So what do? You wait for a bearish reversal pattern to form. If a bearish reversal pattern forms on 4-hour time frame, you could sell. You could sell. Okay, it could be that they just cleared liquidity at this previous, they just want to clear liquidity at this previous high, then push price down. Okay, so it's a probability that it will get to this level. It's not certain, right? So since they've cleared liquidity previous high here, if a bearish reversal pattern forms here, you could look for sell. Are you with me? You could look for sell. Okay, you could look for sell. Let's go to 1 hour. Let's see what's happening on 1 hour. So you can see on 1 hour. So 1 hour candle, the current 1 hour candle is bullish. Okay, if it closes strongly bearish, if we can find if a bearish reversal pattern forms here, you could still sell. You could sell, but your stop loss has to be above this level. Your stop loss would have to be above this level. So you need to calculate the risk and be sure you are comfortable with the risk before you execute the trade. So if you are selling below this level, for example, and your stop loss is going to be at this level, 2198, and you are selling from 2181, that's about 160 pips. 160 pips. That risk is very high. So if you are not comfortable with the risk, if the risk is too high, please don't take the trade. Don't execute the trade. If the risk is too high, yes, you can set your stop loss at 40, 50 pips, 30 pips, but they can easily hunt for your stop loss. If your stop loss is too close or it's too tight, they can easily hunt for your stop loss before price starts going in your direction. Okay, but when you set it at this point, it will be difficult for them to aim or get to this level. It's be difficult. It will take some time. Okay, so please, your stop loss should be at this level, and if you think the risk is too high, please avoid gold. Avoid gold. Gold is for those who are willing to take high risk. Gold is very volatile. If you're not a risk taker, you should avoid gold. Avoid gold. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear? Any question? Which other pair do you want us to look at? Let's look at JPY. USD JPY. My bias for USD JPY this week is bearish. It is bearish, but I don't think it is set for the bearish move yet. I don't think it is set yet for bearish move. I think they might still want to clear liquidity at this previous high. Let's go to daily. Let's go to daily. Okay, so you can see we've already had bearish reversal pattern here. This is a shooting star, this is hanging man, and we have what's it called, spiraling top. So we have several candlestick pattern here indicating that the trend is about to change from bullish to bearish. Can you see that? So but I still believe, I think they might still want to clear liquidity at this high. That's what I think is going to play out. Okay, that's why I said it's not set yet. Okay, so I want to see price pull back a little to the upside before I sell. Okay, I want to see price pull back to the upside before I sell. Or if price breaks, I think on 4 hour we have a support. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay, so we have a support here on 4 hour. If this support is broken, then I will sell. If this support is broken, this is where I will consider selling. Right now, I can't sell USD JPY, but if a candle closes below this level, I would sell. So it's either pulls back up to clear liquidity at this previous highs before going bearish, or a 4-hour candle closes below this support zone. I hope that is clear. So my bias is bearish on USD JPY. GBP JPY, Euro JPY, my bias is bearish. Okay, let's see USD card. USD card is bearish too. Okay, let's start with the daily. You can see yesterday candle closed as a spinning top. Most retail traders would have executed sell, and their stop loss would be at this level. So they might want to clear liquidity at this level before pushing price down. That is why I've not taken a sell trade on USD card. Okay, that's why I've not taken a trade on USD card. Okay. Um, so let's see what we have on the 4 hour. After the close of yesterday's spinning top, what do we have on 4 hour? Okay, so you can see this last bullish candlestick that formed before this shooting star, the low of this candlestick that formed before this shooting star. I want to see price break that level. I want to see price break this low before I will consider selling. So it's either price pulls back to fill a fair value gap, okay, or price breaks the low of this candle. That is when I will consider selling. We also had a low here, the low of this candle. Yeah, this is the zone. This is where I'll consider selling. That's a support zone. Can you see that? That's a support zone. So that is where I will consider selling USD card. If a 4 hour candle closes below that level, I want to see price pull back to the support zone resistance, or pull back to a fair value gap above the support level zone resistance before I go bearish. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Let's see USD CHF. Okay, USD CHF also should go bearish this week. You can see, let's start with the daily candle. You can see we had a shooting sorry, a doji. This is a doji indicating change in trend, but yesterday candle closed bullish, and today's candle so far it's been bullish. So if today's candle closes bearish, then tomorrow we can go bearish on USD CHF. If today's candle closes bearish, okay, so what we're waiting for is the close of a bearish candlestick after this doji, then we can go bearish. That's my take on USD CHF. You can see here we had on spinning top. This is a spinning top. If the next candlestick closes bearish, one could risk selling. One could risk selling if it closes bearish. If it closes bearish, but if you're selling after the close of a bearish candle, preferably wait for the bearish candle to close below the low of the spinning top. Wait for a bearish candle to close below the low of that spinning top before you execute a sell trade. So this should be your demand zone. Okay, wait for a candle to close below this zone before you sell. That's my take on USD Okay, wait for a candle to close below that level before you sell. And if you are selling, your stop loss on USD should be at least 40 pips. Okay, it should be at least 40 pips, because a major news will be released by 2 p.m. So you want to give price enough room to breathe. Okay, should be at least 40 pips. If you use 20 pips, if you use 50 pips, there's a high probability that they will go for your stop loss. Okay, so if you are selling, ensure that your stop loss is at least 40 pips. You can't use the same stop loss you would apply on weeks or on days that there are no major news, with same stop loss on days that you have major news. You can't apply same stop loss. You need to know when the market is very volatile. If the market is very volatile, your stop loss has to be a little bit high compared to when there is no major news, when the market is less volatile. It's just like you're comparing gold with pairs. If on pairs you're applying 30 pips stop loss, 40 pips stop loss, you cannot apply that on gold. You cannot apply 30 pips, 40 pips. Gold should start from maybe 50 pips above, because gold is a very volatile instrument. Okay, and on days that you have major news to be released, your stop loss has to be a little bit high, but you ensure that you don't risk more than what you've decided you want to risk, as in your risk should not exceed the maximum daily drawdown that you have set for yourself. So you have $1,000, you've decided, okay, you want to risk 2%, which is $20. You ensure that the risk does not exceed $20. If you lose that trade, you're not going to lose more than $20. Okay, so know the instrument you are trading. A lot of people just switch from one instrument to another because they hear you can make a lot of money on this instrument. They just switch to that instrument without understanding the nature of that instrument, and that is why they keep blowing accounts. You must understand the instrument you're trading, how volatile it is, so as to know the right stop to use on that instrument. Very important. Okay, so that is it on USD CHF. Okay, GJ, let's look at GJ, and that would be the last instrument we'll be looking at today. If you have any question, please drop it. Drop it. Do you have any question? Any question? Do you have any question? Okay, Euro Aussie. Okay, we'll look at Euro Aussie. Okay, Mr. Rafa says Euro Aussie. So let's look at, after GBP JPY, we'll look at Euro Aussie. So let's look at GBP JPY. So GBP JPY is bearish long term, but short term, I think it is bullish. As you can see, it is bullish. So it's likely price is going to come up here. You can see we have a fair value gap here on 4 hour. Can you see this fair value gap? So I want to see price fill this gap. This is the area I will consider selling GBP JPY. This area, this is where I will consider selling GBP JPY. If I'm going to take any trade on GBP JPY, it has to be a buy. Okay, it has to be a buy. Price needs to come back to premium. Okay, it needs to come back to premium. As you can see, it's at the discount level right now, which is below level 50. It's at discounts. So once pull back to premium, this is where we'll consider selling GBP JPY. Now, if you want to buy GBP JPY, your stop loss should be below this fair value gap. You can see this fair value gap on 4 hour. Your stop loss should be below this fair value gap. Let's say 20 pips below. So if you are setting your stop loss 20 pips below, it means your stop loss will be at 190.73. Okay, that's 20 pips below this fair value gap, 190.73, and the market is currently trading at 191.47. That's about 70 pip risk. So if you are to risk 70 pips on this trade and your target is, let's say, at this level, so let's calculate the difference: 191.47, 192.58. That's about 111, yeah, 110 pips. So that's a good risk reward. You're risking close to 70 pips for 110 pips. It's still a good risk reward. Okay, so if you want to take a buy on GBP JPY, you know what to do. I already told you what to do. Your stop loss should be 20 pips below this level. Your target should be this level. This is a very good setup. It's a good setup on GJ. Let's go to let's check lower time frame. Let's see 1 hour. Okay, you can see 1 hour. So I think what played out this morning is this first candle for the day. Mr. Daniel, you're welcome. Mr. Daniel, you're welcome. First candle for the day. Let's see first candle for the day. Okay, I think this is the first candle. Yeah, this is the first candle for the day, and this is the low for the day. So you can see what is happening. Can you see what is happening? This is the low of the day. They've cleared liquidity, Asian session low. You can see they've cleared that liquidity. So you can see. So if this candlestick, this current 1 hour candle closes bullish above this resistance, then you can go buy it. You can buy it. You can buy. GJ looks promising. It looks promising. If a 1 hour candle closes above this level, you could buy. Set your stop loss. You can even set it 10 pips below this level. Okay, because if a candle closes below this fair value gap, then the bullish bias has become invalidated. It becomes invalidated. Okay, if a candle closes below this fair value gap, then you should exit your buy. So that's why I said you should set your stop loss few pips below this level. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on GBP JPY. Long term is bearish. Long term is bearish. Okay, but you could still take advantage of this pullback on 4 hour and 1 hour. Okay, you could still take advantage of it. So let's go to Euro Aussie, which will be the last instrument. Euro Aussie. Okay, so I am bullish. Okay, I am bullish on Euro Aussie. I am bullish on Euro Aussie. I want to see them clear all this liquidity, all these stop losses at this level. Okay, this is where I want to see Euro Aussie come to. Okay, this level. These are my targets for Euro Aussie. So I'm bullish at the moment. I am bullish, but long term this week, the bias for Euro Aussie is bearish. But I want to see price pull back, fill this gap before it goes bearish. That's my target. Okay, that's my target. I want to see price come up to this level before I go bearish. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on Euro Australian dollar. Long term, it is bullish. Short term is bearish. No, long term is bearish. Short term is bullish. I hope that is clear. So that will be all. Any question? Do you have any question? Any question? If this is your first time participating in this live stream, ensure you subscribe to the channel. Ensure you subscribe to the channel. Do you have any question? Drop your questions if you have any. Do you have any question? Do you have any question? How is your trading going? How is your trading going? I hope you're profitable. Hope you're making profits. Hope you're making profits. If you're not making profits, what is the challenge? I would like to know what the challenge is. Okay, I would like to know what the challenge is. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. Why aren't you making profit? I would like to know. I would like to know. Okay. If there are no questions, I would have to end the stream. Any question? Do you have any question? So I want to appreciate you all for your participation. I hope you got value from this session. Tomorrow will be our next session by 10 a.m. Yeah, tomorrow is Wednesday, okay? So we'll meet by 10 a.m. Okay. So I wish you all a profitable trading day. Please, today is consumer confidence will be released today. Be very conservative. Be very conservative as you trade today. I wish you all a great day. Bye for now.